Peace be upon you, and God's mercy and blessings. God willing, this is our second visual. The purpose of this visual is for you to create an interactive progress league on Power BI. There were many methods we explained in the course available on the website, but I decided to make a visual to make things easier for people. The other steps are a bit complicated and difficult. But with this visual, you just add all the data you want, and you'll get the result you see in front of you. How do we create this visual? Simply, you need to have the output on the CAD as a closed polyline rectangle representing the villa, and the villa number, the villa's number, must be inside the rectangle. So you can use select similar, and from the properties, make sure to reduce the height as much as possible. For example, set it to 1 so that the line becomes smaller. This is always the first step at this stage. The second step, we need the tool CAD to layout. You can use these tools, and so you click on the mini tool Convert CAD layout, and it opens the CAD drawing for you and gives you the shortcut that you can use. The first thing is Make ID, the second thing is Export ID, then Make ID. Its purpose is for you to define the zones of your project. For example, 2 zones, or your project has 3 zones, or just 1 zone. It's not a problem at all. You start by typing Make ID and selecting the first zone. For example, you write Zone 1 like this, and of course it will color it for you and change its lot, which means it has finished this zone. Then you repeat the process again with Make ID, and you select the second zone. And you write Zone 2. This way, it recognizes the zones, that this is Zone 1 and this is Zone 2. Second, you start to do an export. ID. It will start exporting all the data we need for this process, so you go and open it. It will open this file for you. What is it? In the hyperlink or the ID you specified, what is it? It's a number. The zone and the villa number don't worry about the description, you can delete it. What matters to us is this point, which is what Power BI will work with, so open it. So you'll open any blank Excel sheet you have and transfer this data into it. This is what we'll connect our Power BI to. We have the villa ID. Where did we get it from? We got it from hyperlink. We have the point, which is the coordinates of the villa. For the villa number, I used a formula called text after and took the number that comes after the underscore. So it gave us the number 1. It gave us the number 2, the villa numbers, and the zones. We also used text before and created the zone number in the block number. You might not need it. It's not a problem if you want to add the block number. Up to this point, all of this information came from the export you did from AutoCAD. After that, it's up to you. You start adding the activities you have, no matter how many activities there are. You start adding them and then enter the progress or the completion percentage that exists. Whether you have a tracking sheet, so you can use a function like equals and do an X lookup on the villa number to get the progress. Or you can enter it manually. Or if you have an online tracking sheet, you can use that. Of course, the step involving the villa and the villa, the ID and the coordinates, this is a step you only do once just to convert the AutoCAD drawing into our layout. But you're not required to do anything more than that. Save this file. Now let's transition over to Power BI and begin the process of opening up our visual. You start by doing Get Data from the Excel sheet that we created. This is all the data that we generated. Let's just do a refresh since we removed the block. Alright, this is all the data we have for this villa, the villa number, the zone and the activities that we have, the villa ID. Alright, this is the villa's ID, a unique fixed number for each villa. Next is the villa number, enter the villa number. Then comes the coordinate or the point, enter the coordinate, and for the zone, you can add it if you want. It's optional or you can leave it out. Up to this point, these are the things that you definitely need to do for the villa. And the villa number, the zone is optional and the block is optional. There are the activities. You start adding your activities one by one. As soon as you add your activities, it will start coloring the villa for you. Of course, I've just used random numbers for this example. It will start coloring the villa for you according to this legend, if it's 100% complete. It colors it green if it's between 40 and 59. If it's yellow and if it's 0, it doesn't color it, and that's why it's gray. Of course, from here you can go into the settings and change some things, like whether you want the title to appear or not. And the colors. If you want to change the colors, it's divided as follows: 100% from 90 to 99, from 88, and so on. And here there are some. And these here are my own settings, drawing the shape itself, like the border and the outlines, and so on. It's in the text category. It won't be enabled for you. The idea here is, for example, if you want to add a new activity, but instead of giving it a percentage, you give it text. For example, if I want to say that this villa is finished up to, let's say, it's finished up to a certain point in the days, the text you write would indicate that. So you can change that text accordingly. Here, this is the end. You can hide it, increase or decrease the size, and so on. And here, of course, you can do this in the villa. If you want to see the progress of activity A, you can check the progress of activity B, activity D, activity C, and so on. In addition, you can use the filters available here. For example, if you want to add a slicer, and you can add any data to it, for example, the villa number. Any villa you filter by will start to be filtered in your visual. If not, then that's it. So you have full control over your visual. You can modify it however you want, control it as you like, and zoom in or out. And as we mentioned, the panel on the side is where the end user can make some settings.